a long overdue Capri update, apparently.
Yeah, it's been a while, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's been a bit of a while.
Yeah.
So I went away for
2 weeks.
2 weeks, which we turned into 3 weeks, because I'm hiding with the gates closed. I'm doing This is Saturday's video
but
behind.
Don't stop them coming in.
No, we just proved that, boy. Someone just clambered over the gate then, but that's fine. Yeah. I just go.
We haven't got the shotguns loaded today.
No, we haven't set the dogs on it.
No.
All right. So Fudgy has been. I can't put my tea down on your car, can I? No.
Hell no.
No. I'm going to need
Hang on,
like.
let me find a coaster.
But I've spotted one in the boot here that looks. Oh no,
that's a coaster.
That can do as
coaster.
code. Let's come back down the end here. Are you all right? Because I need to light me fag, and I can't hold me light me fag.
All right, let's put a coaster.
Let's put a coaster up there. Look at that. All right. Perfect. So you have been very busy for 3 weeks, haven't you?
Oh gosh, yes.
Nearly 4 weeks now.
This is the fourth week. This is the fourth week. So I'd
Did you possibly discover more rust than you thought you had?
Oh, fuck me, yeah.
It's a bit of a Ford thing, isn't it?
I'd done the rear wheel arch, inner arch.
Yeah.
Okay, I'd done the...
We'll show them it all in a minute, because basically that side's
finished.
That side's finished, didn't it?
Yeah.
But this side was, in theory, the worst.
This was the worst.
But from that bit, turned out to be a bit worse than you expected it to.
Yeah, so the floor section only originally was going to be about 6 inches by 2 inches. It's very small, very, very small. No. It ended up being this much.
So you basically...
half a metre.
So you put inner sill in, didn't you?
Yep.
Pretty much. Maybe you made that.
Had to make that.
And then the floor fell out. Yeah. Because you thought that bit was all right.
I thought that bit was all right.
Led you into a false sense of security.
It did, and I just scraped a bit of the old sealant off between the floor and the inner sill. So I'm scraping away there, and I was like, oh, gosh. Bollocks, look. Me inner sill's not attached. So it's like, So I cut it all out, made a new inner sill, which means I had to cut the outer seal off, which I wasn't going to do because that looked okay.
Should we take the camera around the other side? So we can
point
at it.
We can point at it and go, this is
what he has been doing.
Yes.
So I'm going to lean in through this window, like this.
Through
the window.
So, basically with the floor, as I was saying, was originally just a small plate in here.
Yeah.
A little tiny bit here. Tickety-tick. And then I had to clean a bit of the sealant off. So I cleaned the sealant off and then found it was non-existent to about
Hang on, let me zoom in. If I press this, then we should...
Zoom?
So I am completely zoomed in on your piece of floor. Look at that.
Okay, so yes, the inner sill had completely gone from here to here.
Yeah.
So I had to chop him out.
Yeah.
Cut the floor section out, cut the inner seal out, then stitch a new inner seal in.
Yeah.
Then put the section of the floor from there back to here, then across here.
Right, we'll zoom back out again, yeah.
Okay, and then I cut a section of outer seal out.
Right, if I come back round this side,
yeah.
I'll come over here. I am cameraman. You know that bloke gave us all them rude comments that I needed to employ a cameraman for £45,000 a year.
Yes, so I had to stitch in a piece of seal along the bottom edge here.
So you kept the original door, so you basically cut the cell in half.
Yeah, because all the rest of this was pretty good, so there was no point in taking the whole shebang off.
Yeah.
Because obviously I'd replaced this section.
Yeah, because we had a big hole there, didn't we? And this bit was missing.
And this bit was missing.
And then you decided that you didn't like this wheel arch, so you cut that off. It had some chunks missing, didn't it?
So, did that.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, great. Welded up the floor.
Yeah.
The seat goes in. I thought, tickety-boo.
Right, so you repaired, because those seat mounts used to fall out for a pastime, didn't they?
Yeah, so I repaired the strengthening bracket.
Yeah.
And the top
the
section
floor
there.
to reattach it to, yeah.
And I was like, great, I'm done here now.
Get in there, yeah.
No. So I cleaned the car out, obviously, because it was just...
Yeah.
So I cleaned it all out and found a little rusty hole.
Oh, that's going to let me swing round here. So, hang on, we'll go for more zooming in.
Zoom.
Yeah.
So, I had a rusty spot through here.
Hang on, can I go through this window?
You can go through there, can't you?
There.
Is that all
we
right?
are there. Everyone's just been sick, obviously.
Yeah. So, a little tiny rusty patch in here, and I was like, oh, good God. So I cleaned it off, and then there was a bloody hole there.
So that's the back seat base, isn't it? Because
yeah, your back seat base.
did you have to put, because you had to put spring hangers in, front spring mounts, did you put one this side or was he salvageable?
He was, the spring mount was salvageable, but the chassis in front of it was a bit foobarred, so I had to repair the front of the chassis.
Yeah.
The rest of it was okie-cokey, so that's all been treated, primed, and then stone chipped.
Yeah.
So yeah, then I've got this side completely finished.
Right, let's swing back out round here again. So basically you've put, because last time we saw this, you were putting a wheel arch in there.
That's right.
So that's a nice job.
That's
no one
done.
know.
Bottom of the door's been done.
So you repaired that had a grobbly bit, didn't it?
That was rusty, so I chopped all that out.
New lump of sill.
Yep.
New body line fabricated down to it.
Yep, so this piece has been replaced.
Yep.
This part of the sill's been replaced.
Yep.
I've got the rear chassis
yes,
welded in.
We can have a look underneath in a minute, can we?
Look at that.
So basically, wheel arch, all done.
All done.
You'd replaced the back panel ages ago, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I hadn't obviously welded this because there was nothing.
No, because you had to replace that. Is the end of the chassis section in there, isn't it?
That's all in there, tickety boo,
Yep.
spot welded.
Then you had hole.
Yeah.
Hole.
And a hole.
Hole, which turned to be more of a hole than expected.
Yep. So fixed those. I have got a small hole in there.
In the inside
needs to be repaired.
Yeah, and you did a chunk here, didn't you?
I replaced all this in the boot here.
Yeah,
that
that's
was
non-existent. Yeah.
So that's all done. I've got the single leaf spring on there.
Oh, shall we? No, we'll turn it off, get underneath, and then I'll turn the camera back. Both lying on the floor under recovery.
Yes, and we're not sleeping.
No, we're not having a snooze. So that bit of back chassis leg you have replaced.
I have replaced that.
With the spring hanger.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the spring hanger.
That bit of back chassis leg.
Yep.
That's replaced. Yeah.
All this under here was rotten, so that's all been rebuilt and
put back in.
I did that like a year ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, because you had one to do, which you did that fairly recently, didn't you?
Yeah, I did that one last week.
Yeah, last week. So you have put your single leaf springs on.
Springs. That's a 2/8 Capri leaf spring in the back.
With a lowering block.
With a lowering block.
Because you sat really high.
Yeah, it was jacked right up. So with the lowering block, it's only literally about a quarter of an inch.
If you put torch over there,
yeah.
Over the weekend. So basically, all of there is rebuilt, isn't it? Where that sill comes in.
Yeah, even up where the bump stop is.
You did the bumps. That fell off, didn't it?
So I refabricate
Spare
that.
tyre well was all right, wasn't he?
He was.
Yeah.
There was a little bit on the edge round here that I had to repair. But yeah, no, he was okay.
And then you are on to the miserableness.
I'm on the miserableness.
This is that bit over there. Yes, because that bit over there was the worst bit, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes. That chassis leg where that spring hanger is, it's pretty bad.
He's shot to bits.
Yeah. So you've got that, and then if I wing right over it, you will see that there is not a lot left of that inner sill section over there, is there?
No, that's right. So I've had to cut a lot out.
Yeah.
And
shall we go back upstairs again, and then we can wave this around from the other side?
From it up the top there.
Right, so we're back around this side of the car again.
Yep, and today I've been cutting lots of poop out.
Yes.
So this is part of.
That's the inner sill and the spring hanger, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, the spring hanger's still attached in here.
Yeah.
Which is the bulky bit. This is just like the covering. So you got this, which is this piece here.
Yeah.
Because you can buy this kit. So that's that.
Yeah.
This gets spot welded to the chassis section underneath there.
Once you've remade it, there's nothing to hang it off of. Yeah.
And then you've got this section will bolt in.
Up in
welding
there.
up inside there.
That fills that hole. Yeah.
And then you've got this plate.
Yeah.
Will go.
Which is the bottom.
Under that. And then this little doodah is welded between the two in there. So it's a lot of cutting the old poop out. It's a lot more rotten inside there than I anticipated.
Yes, because you've done this back flitch already, haven't you?
Yeah, this back flitch.
This has had a wheel arch, didn't it, about a year ago?
Yeah, down to about here.
Yeah.
But I hadn't finished it off because obviously I hadn't had the seal. So once all that's built up in there, inner seal, obviously this will get cut off beforehand.
Yeah.
Inner seal, and then.
And it got slightly worse this morning than you were expecting it to, didn't it?
Yeah. So I've got a bloody great hole in there now.
Yeah, so you've ruined your car a bit more. Let's go round here.
Like you say, you've got to break a few eggs to make an omelette, right?
You've got to smash things up to get there, haven't you? So basically, on these Capris, they were, let me whiz in there, they were quite famous for that's after the rear spring hanger in the rear corner.
Yeah, so your spring, that's the front edge of your spring hanger. Your spring will basically sit here, back. So I've had to chop this section out.
So that's the seat restraint box, so basically you're going to have to weld that back. So you've had to get that out to get the bit of floor that was rotten underneath it out.
Exactly.
To allow you to rebuild it back in that hole.
So
shall I creep in front of this door a minute? Hang on.
Yeah, come on round. Come on round.
Yeah, we'll do some close-ups because everyone is going to be feeling a bit Tom Dick with all this whizzing around, but Uncle Dick.
So yeah, I haven't cut this piece out yet until I've made the plate.
No, because you've got to be a bit careful how much metal you take out of it. So you've got a bit of rot on the bottom of that wheel arch just there, haven't you?
Yep. So
and then if we come down in here, you'll see the torches thing, but that's actually the spring hanger there, isn't it?
That's right. That's right.
So that's got to be refabricated, isn't it?
That's got to be refabricated.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've left this in here so I can get the shapes all right.
Yeah.
And then once the shape's right, I can lob the rest of this out and then start building it back up.
Yeah, and then you've got that little aeration hole just there.
Yeah.
Have you got? Oh yeah, and you're gonna.
Yeah.
We're gonna need a seat mount.
Yes.
Yes, that's a standard Capri.
That's standard spec. That's standard spec.
But everything from sort of here forwards.
Yeah, all the rest forward. I did that. I did that last
year. Yeah, because we had a bit of bulkhead and a bit of footwell last year, didn't we?
Yeah. So that's.
Because this door's all right.
This door's I've got this section here.
You got a little pickly bit on the front.
He's all rotten through there, but I've made the plate up, which is in here somewhere. It's in there somewhere, ready to
tack on. So that's your one bonnet out of two.
Yep, that's the one out of the two. I painted it black just so then I could see how bad it really was.
Whether it was going to be all full of dings.
And it was full of dings. So obviously, I've gone over it with some fine filler and high build primer.
Yeah.
And she's okay. She's passable.
Good,
I mean.
Yes, because I mean, if anyone hasn't seen this before, you had to invent a front valance. Yep. It's had two patent front wings, which didn't fit terribly well, but now do.
Yep.
Should we lift the bonnet?
Yep. We're gonna lift
get all posh.
Bonnet.
Yeah, you'll have to move your T. Because basically, this is a 2 litre laser as original, isn't it? It was a black 2 litre laser.
2 litre
B?
laser.
C?
C plate.
So I think she's C, right?
86. So yeah, and I had to rebuild this edge because
yes,
I wasn't happy.
Because the old bonnet at the end had fell off.
And then I repaired it before.
Oh,
you little tiny pinprick that I didn't quite see. And it started to bubble back through, so I was like, right, chop it out again.
Chop that off,
and
fix that again.
Redo that. So I've rebuilt all this.
Whole front edge.
Through the front.
And then this bonnet came with some horrible holes cut in it, didn't it?
Yep, so that's all been cut.
So that's the original bonnet bulge out of the black bonnet that was rotten to death at the front.
Yep. And
fitted into a blue bonnet that we got from some bloke in Salisbury.
Exactly, freebies.
Freebies.
It was a freebie. So yeah,
because
you can see where.
Yeah, where you put that whole big section in.
And this throughout here.
So basically, engine bay going blue.
Going blue. I've obviously done it black just to get a bit more paint on there, and then
just key it up a bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you put a new battery tray in it, didn't you?
I rebuilt the battery tray because he was rotten.
Like the Americans would call it the core support, we'd call it front rad panel. It's all made.
Yeah.
That was all rusty,
this
wasn't it?
Was all.
Did you do strut top mounts on this?
I did this side.
You did that one.
But not this side. This
original.
side's original.
Because it was basically the lower inner wings were bad, which you did ages ago. If you want people to go back through the videos.
Yeah.
So basically, I mean,
all of this under here had been rebuilt.
Yeah.
All the way up to the valance.
Yes, because that's one valance out of 3 in it.
Yes.
Because they're like, I mean,
they're ridiculous
crazy amounts of money, aren't they?
So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to buy.
And a patent panel that isn't that good, I don't think either.
No, and it's like 1,800 quid.
Yeah, which is ridiculous.
It's crazy.
I mean, you used to be able to buy a whole Capri for 150 quid.
Yeah.
Back in the good old days.
Yeah.
So we've got the engine is over there, isn't it? Hiding in the corner.
Yeah, that's over there.
So that's now because that got rebored by DNR James, didn't it?
That's right.
Oversized piston. So she technically is a 2.1.
2.1.
We've got another head which is a lead.
It's an unleaded head.
Yeah.
Because the original head was just shot.
Shot, yeah.
So I thought, do you know what? Rather than mess around, just
Yeah,
get
yeah,
that
trying
leaded
to
head.
pick silk purse out of a sow's ear type of job. Yeah.
So I got that. I've had some new valve guides fitted on 2 of the valves because they were shot.
Yeah.
And I've sort of opened them up and.
So you port and polish the head, and then you've got a mild cam to go in it.
Yeah, a little fast road cam.
Yeah.
That with a 3 litre carburetor, which is jetted for a 2 litre,
Yeah.
should theoretically be sort of 150.
Yeah, it should be whizzy enough for a 2 litre Pinto.
Yeah.
And then you've got, so this is going blue.
Yeah.
Can't remember the colour.
Paris blue.
Paris blue.
Yeah.
And then basically, that's his choice. I told him keep it black, but if he wants a blue car, he can have a blue car. Don't moan at him for non-originality, because let's be honest.
Also, even if I painted it black, it still wouldn't be original because it's been repainted.
Oh yeah, and the fact that, to be honest, most of the car is different from the car we started with, isn't it? It's just a Ford thing. So we got 2.8 Capri special interior. It's 2.8 special interior, and we completely gathered up, all fixed, ready to go. Well, you have.
Yeah.
Got all the glass via the windscreen.
Yep, the windscreen's the last thing to buy.
Right, you've got lights, you've got an exhaust. I think you've got most of the bits. Got your posh wheels that everyone will have seen.
Yeah, got your posh wheels.
Because we've got more sets of Capri wheels around here than any man could ever need.
Yeah.
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 And about 3 sets of seats, I think. We're doing well on seats.
I did have 3 sets. Yeah, 3 sets.
Mark
of
had
seats.
one, didn't he? He put them in his pickup truck.
Yeah.
Then you got the original interior that came out of it.
Yeah.
And then
the 2.8 special.
2.8 special, that's it.
Which is the complete door cards, seats.
So I reckon about another end of the week's worth of welding, isn't it?
Yeah, by the end of the week, the welding should all be done.
Done. And then it's...
next week it's high build prime, flat and back.
Yeah.
Ready for the blue.
Painted blue. That seals it up, and then it is the exciting time
of rebuild.
Rebuilding it and making it back into a car after...
Probably spending a lot more money buying bits that are missing.
Yes, well, yeah, we'll only find that out as we put it back together. So we think we got it all, but you'll find there's lots of little niggly bits missing in there.
But I'm going to before I get all the interior in, I want to make sure I get the engine put back in.
Yeah.
And make sure she turns over and fires up.
Yes, because to be honest, we can fire the engine out of the car, can't we? Just strap it to a
The trouble
bench.
is you wouldn't be able to get the starter motor on it because it bolts the...
Just take the gearbox out. Yeah, or to be honest, we could, yeah.
No,
Well,
we'll chuck it in.
once you painted it blue, we can put it all back together. But I think, I mean, it's come out really rather well because you've sorted all the rot in the roof, haven't you?
Yeah.
Repaired the sunroof panel.
There's a few little tiny
imperfections
on the back end.
Yeah.
But that'll just get...
well, you've got to do the final bodywork.
Yeah, that'll get high belt primed and that should lose that.
And then basically... We're looking
right
back at it. It is, well, the door gaps are reasonable. I'm obviously, I mean, the doors are only slung on there at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah.
But no, I mean, they weren't particularly brilliant from front.
No, that's what I've got to keep remembering.
Yes, that they were thrown together.
Yeah.
But I think, once he's painted blue, then the exciting bit happens, and you'll see that we're on a whole multitude of other stuff that you won't have seen yet. So obviously that is a flying Daihatsu just there.
Yeah.
There is our current competition prize because that draws in it will be 10 or 12 days from now.
So buy tickets, guys. Buy tickets.
Buy tickets. Yes, yeah. Because we'll give a quick flash of it. The Renault Master has been pushed in the corner. We figured out what's wrong with that. That's here to have the fuel tank taken out, and then I have been de-denting, just fixing in the bits of pickle and stuff. And I've got that. I took the step out just to doubly check that it didn't have a hole in it. And it had a big hole in it. So I'm going to have to fix that. I've got the dent out the front wing, and I've got the dent out the door that the Fuzz put in there. So basically, but you'll see all that at the weekend. I have refound my tea. Coffee. So basically, you're going to have another week bumbling on with this week, next week. We're just sort of, while we're at it, I can do that with me Jones. I said, you might as well, if you're happy to, just get her done, or get her, if she's painted.
Yeah, that would be a
massive milestone, and then we can wheel it around, shove it in and out. And we don't have to worry if it did get wet, because it ain't far off of being sealed up, is it? So we need to move it in and out.
Exactly.
So Fudge is having another week on that. I am obviously back from my travels. I made it here in my Sprinter without any issues.
Yeah.
That worked out brilliantly. We've got everything that we need delivered, because Simon went all the way up and dropped the Clio off.
He did?
On the weekend. He's put 10,000 miles on my Sprinter in 2 months. Bless him, that boy never stops moving, does he? No. We're going to have to, so we need to get back to his red truck. We were just talking about that, because Stafford, the other one, is almost back alive again. And then we're going to have to, once we've cleared some of this, we've obviously got this 250 to build that, and then we need to go on with that, but we're going to try and get that body cleaned, bolted back on the red one, because it's amazing how the time flies past.
Yeah.
I mean, we painted that last September, August, September.
Yes, no, it was, wasn't it? When you went
when I went
to get your Hilux.
Hilux, yeah, and then when I went to Thunder, and the time was just roared past. So anyway, we had a bit of a break. One thing we did have that was quite cool in France. So a subscriber, Andy, reached out to me. He was trying to talk to us at the Festival of the Unexceptional, but he said there wasn't a point where you weren't surrounded, and I was like, deep apologies, it was very busy. And he messaged me and said basically I think his wife's auntie, as far as I can remember, and I always get things wrong, had passed away at a fair age, and she had a house near Conflans in France, and she'd left it to Andy's wife. And they'd been over to clear out, but in the garage was a load of stuff. So in the garage was early diesel Renault Megane that hadn't been used in 15 years. In front of that was a Sans Permis Axim, the 2-cylinder diesel dunker, no licence, 30 mile an hour or 50 kilometres an hour, flat out little cars.
Yeah.
And a load of motorcycles and some other bits. And did I have any interest while I was out? And we had a Yatta backwards and forwards. They're all French vehicles. And I said, I'd love to go out. I mean, getting over to have a look wasn't terribly difficult, but really what was I going to do to them? The main problem being that obviously they're all left-hand drive and they're all French registered, and there is obviously a degree of registration and pass on that becomes complicated because of the death. And I said, I said to him, look, I've got an idea. I've been following a fella for a few years. He's a YouTuber, same as us. His channel wasn't until very recently called All About Cars. Now, he's in Brittany, as far as I can remember. He runs a little garage, registers a French car dealer, British man, fluent, lives in France. And he's had just changed his YouTube channel name because obviously Al AI was giving them all sorts of grief because of the oncome of AI. So he's changed his channel name to Road Trip Revivals, but he does some proper funny stuff. And I mean, he's got sort of, not that we've got a massive amount of subscribers, he's sort of got 5,000 or 6,000, whereas I think we're nearly to 26,000, 27,000 now. Not that that's huge. And I said, look, I don't really know the man, but he seems pretty square. He likes rescuing things. Do you mind if I throw Al a message, or sent him an email that said, you won't know me, blah, 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 blah. My name's Al. There's all these motorbikes and these cars that obviously, are they of any interest to you? If they are, hit me up and I'll put you and Andy in touch, and then you can go from there. So he came back to me and said, yeah, I reckon so. Right, so we put Al and Andy in touch, and basically, I think you need to go. I'm going to put a link in the description to Al's channel, because he does do some amusing stuff. So the other day, he decided to try and drive a 79 Mark 1 Fiesta, 300 kilometres home. The time before that, he's done the Ford Tauruses in France, but we know them as Cortinas, don't you? So Mark 4 and Mark 5 Cortinas. There's quite a good one where he decided to try and drive home. I think it's a Fiat 127. But so basically, they've been talking. He's sorting all the legality out, obviously, because France, there's a solicitor dealing with it for the sake of the there'll be cart greases still, but they'll need to be certificates of immatriculation. It was easier to say, look, you two come up with a deal, because what am I going to do with that lot here? So anyway, but it looks like Al put a poll up the other day. Would anyone like to see him attempt to drive a Sans Permis, which I'm assuming is very likely, I'm not putting photographs up because we don't want to spoil it for him. Yeah. The Axim that was sat in Andy's wife's aunt's garage for the last 15 years, he's going to try and drive it home. Us 300 miles.
That's a week's worth of driving.
That's a week's worth. But he's going for it. So there was a 78. So I'm going to put a link in the description. If you haven't found Al's channel, I say if you go and have a search, so Road Trip Revivals or vice versa, go and find the link, give him a thumbs up, tell him we sent you, and he's a good lad, and I think that will be class. I mean, I came 200 kilometres back across France once in a 1930 Morris Minor, not the curvy Morris Minor, my dad's little one. That was hilarious. I mean, she was flat out at 33 mile an hour. I've never laughed so much in my life. So we wish Al all the best, and hopefully if some of you lot can go and subscribe, sign up, and YouTube's all about the numbers, isn't it, sadly, at the end of the day. And same with us, if you're not subscribed, please do, and sharing and thumbs up and bits all helps.
It makes the world a difference.
No, it does, yeah, basically, because sadly the more that we get, the more it's getting recognised and getting pushed, and we are slightly stalled at the moment. We're like this, we've just stuck at about between 7,000 and 10,000 views, aren't we?
Yes.
No matter what we do. I mean, otherwise I'm going to have to put them funny ring things in my ears and go and buy that broken Lamborghini. Can't really see
I can't
it.
see
I
it.
see it really happening. So anyway, this will do for this is a high-speed, quick Capri update. Do remember that this is Fudge's personal project, not a channel project. So so that explains through that. He will keep bumbling on. We might even video it when we come to painting it
when
blue.
it comes to painting it, we'll
do that.
We'll do the video.
I'm going to truck on with my Sprinter, which you'll see on Saturday, and we will see. Well, we'll see it. Well, I'll do the video on Saturday. You'll see it Sunday. So we'll be back on a big Sprinter bus on Sunday. If you haven't bought a ticket, link is in the description, and we've got a load of other random stuff coming as well, because we're going to do a few rattlers, aren't we?
Yes.
We have decided that some of the lesser, not the lesser cars, but like the older 80s, 90s clunkers, we are literally going to get them MOT'd, get them rolling, because there's only a certain degree that you can do bodywork wise, and give you some more sort of competition-based rolling restoration projects.
Yes. So they're not going to be minters.
They're not going to be minters. Please do remember that with this, you don't win a new one. We've had some confusion occasionally.
Oh gosh,
but this stuff, 99.9% of it is saved from a scrapyard, and the idea is to get it going, put it back on the road, get some use out of it, or get someone to get some use out of it. But they are in no way perfect brand new vehicles. So I mean, most of them have kept going. I mean, Linda is doing brilliantly with that Peugeot. Been all over the place.
We did do a bloody good job on that, didn't we?
Yeah, we did do a lovely job on that. Andy with his Mercedes, he loves that. That's still going. Matey Bazoomed us, he's got his Clio. It was a bit late getting it up there, but I'm going to try and get better on that, because the trouble is getting them to Scotland is just difficult to do.
Yeah,
but I have
circumstances.
found a man with a big 10-car transporter. Saved Simon putting another 20,000 miles in the next 3 months on my recovery truck. Bless him. Anyway, he's good.
He's good lad.
Capri update done. Thank you very much. Al, Fudge, 60.